What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to This Monster Wants to Eat Me, this time with episode 7, I believe. A really good episode last week, ending off on that cliffhanger from the week before. Turns out she ate her own tails. Someone did tell me it was slightly different in the source material, which I thought was quite interesting. If you guys want to check out, you can go to the comment section on that video. But yeah, interesting. The end with us going to the beach here. It started absolutely drenching it down. But yeah, it was a pretty nice time actually at the end of the episode there. We did cover a little bit more of like, it almost feels like these tests as what we saw at the kind of festival thing with Shiori. Yeah. That's really annoying because I've got both of the monsters' names down, but just the main character, I'm struggling to remember her name again. Miko, Shiori, and something with 6 letters, I think. So yeah, we did see a glimpse of this, didn't we? This hand creature. Reaching out for her. Oh, so yeah. Interesting. I did kind of mention something along those lines, didn't I, in previous weeks? About, less so about this, but more so about her parents getting eaten by like yokai or something. But perhaps her parents, less in that kind of manner of things, more so they became like a part of this yokai spiritual stuff. The thing, did your parents die at the crash, or did they die in the sea? Not that it really matters all that much, but I don't know. Would it be better to drown, or would it be better to die from the injuries you got from a car crash? I don't know. Yeah, it's almost like a family are calling her back there a little bit. Join us. Interesting. Very interesting. So I did say it's not exactly what I said about it's what we say like every week. There's definitely like still more to it. Still more because we've seen so little of the actual incident. We've seen parts here and there, but it's not like it's been fully kind of played out for us. We don't know the exact details of everything. So I think there still is even more to it. And I think that's another little nudge in the side of yes, there is. Perhaps. Let me see those hands in the opening. So is that Miko above that little shrine in that scene in the opening then, I'm assuming? Her eye opening up there. A bloodied handkerchief as well, which I don't think we've seen anything of yet. I mean, I doubt you care so much, but yeah, not a nice day, is it? That's the thing. I was gonna say, luckily we wore these clothes, but I think you'd actually probably rather be wearing less when it's raining like this. Your clothes aren't quite as sticky to you and heavy. Was this her intention? Did she cause the rain? Because the rain did feel a bit funny. It just like it was lovely. It just all. It was very much like the UK. Just out of nowhere, just started shitting it down. So she engineered this. So rather like sorry to pause for a sec. It's a rather simple thing as well. Rather than like you think, oh, we'll go to the beach in the sun to get you naked. Actually, we'll go out to the beach, make it rain to get you naked. Like the opposite of what you'd think. But it's seemingly worked here. He's caught a little glimpse of the shoulder right there. I said last week I'm not going to talk about it again, but I can relate to this to a certain degree, not nearly to the extent here. But I think when you're a teenager and such, you always kind of overblow things like this, and I very much overblew my kind of anxiety, self image way overboard to what it actually was. I think in regards to this. Like you're looking at it as an adult, you're like, wow, I mean, the kids probably would have laughed and such, but it's like, at the end of the day, yeah. Just more seasoning. Just this, to be fair, I was just about to say like it's about the meat inside, but with like chicken, like the chicken skin's usually like the best bit. So it is. It's not anything outward. It is like her soul that makes her so tasty and attractive. And you keep her frozen for a few hundred years time. Put her in the freezer. That must feel really nice though. Someone actually like touching it and like holding you there, like because again, you'd be so self-conscious about it, you'd be so anxious about it, and when someone like is not disgusted, you're happy enough. But especially that they don't actually mind, they don't mind enough to touch it and keep you warm there. The weather really is crazy here, isn't it? But yeah, that must feel like so accepting and lovely to be able to be held there like that. Because as I've been talking about, it must be such a but yeah, it must be such a self-conscious thing of like you don't even want people to see it, like let alone touch it or know about it or see you. Yeah, hopefully you get what I'm trying to say there. Someone really willing to accept you for everything, even if she's going to be you. But it doesn't like scenes like that don't make it feel like that, does it? That was actually like quite touching. You do forget about the whole eating. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, look at those. He wants to come back. She's achieved her goal. Not too nice seeing the monster smile like that, but that was nice. It was really nice. Seems to be in every school club. So you asking Hinako? This doesn't really strike me as the basketball type. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, are you sure you can do that? It makes sense why she's asking Hinako now, but like, would she really go there and leave Hinako by herself? And I don't know. You guys had this before. You just want to do something with like one of your friends or something, then everybody comes. And it's like, oh, I want to do this on like on the low down. But definitely, yeah. Do you know what? If it like saying that sounds horrible because if you've ever been in a position where you're like left out of things like that, it feels really bad, doesn't it? So the training camp. Oh, interesting. Again, I really can't see her doing like she's so down and like I can't really see her doing something as like uplifting and say uplifting, but like you know when you play sports, you're in like a different world. Like I can't really see her like having sounds really bad, but I can't see her having fun playing basketball because it makes you like leave all your problems at home. It makes you not think about stuff. And given the history she's had, I'm not sure she's like able to do that right now, especially. But yeah, just like just trying to envision Hinako playing basketball, like having a fun time. Just like again, as bad as it sounds, I just can't imagine it. Chiba Ayame. Have you heard of this character? I swear I recognise that name. I swear I recognise that name. Oh shit. What was that about? I mean, she's very beautiful, isn't she? You a yokai as well, then? Something more than human? Well, so we're not actually playing basketball, okay, we're just helping. Okay. Mutable. I think she's, yeah, she's been through there. I don't know why, because you're just as kind of. She's got a very similar relationship with both of you, even though you both are almost opposites of each other. Yeah, it's just a really interesting dynamic, isn't it? Highlighted very nicely there. Oh yeah. And you never will, hopefully. Hmm. Yeah, are you really trying to eat her? Is that really like? Are you? Yeah, are you lying and saying that? Is this all a means to eating her in the end, or is that a prank you're playing on her? Like, yeah, good point. Good point, Miko. I feel a lot more confident in Miko in terms of her wishes and regards and her end goal and such. Like, I'm pretty damn confident in everything about her. Shiori still very much is like still questionable, still like up in arms a little bit of where it's actually going, of what like the actual kind of point is, trying to make her live just to end her, and like if that actually does make her taste better and so on and so forth. She's just said herself there, she's not a reliable kind of character to hear from, so can't trust everything she outwardly says. And I like that. I really like that in movies. The unreliable narrator, like type thing. Some people really hate that kind of stuff, but I do quite like it myself. But it definitely feels more than that from that last scene. Like, just go back to 10 minutes ago. It felt a bit more like that than that. I mean, we did see that kind of monstrous smile, but I don't know. I don't know. But just thinking about that monstrous smile, perhaps that wasn't a smile of like, I'm going to eat you. This is another step to my mission of eating you. Perhaps that was a smile of like the trickster. Like, I tricked her, but in like a reverse psychology type of way of like I tricked her into having like making some progress, which is I don't know. I'm talking rubbish right now. Hopefully, I'm trying to say there. Maybe it wasn't a smile of like, I'm going to eat you. Maybe it was a smile of like, nice. I achieved what I wanted to do without giving myself away of actually caring for you. He's smelly, huh? A similar smell to Hinaka. Licking. What do you mean by licking each other's wounds? Like healing each other in regards to like their traumas? Surely you don't have to worry about that too much. Like as an instant thing. Maybe eventually that could happen. Yeah, she doesn't seem rather preoccupied with that right now. So yeah. Again, this is exactly me. This would be exactly me. Even like football, like I might have been seen as like dirty, but I'd never have a wash straight. Like people would go to the showers straight after the football game. I'd just go home and have a shower at home. Yeah, just yeah. Even to today, even though again I don't have as much to worry about. I guess it's just something like ingrained in me now. I guess the natural kind of how it developed. But yeah, people are like, oh, he doesn't shower after the game, but no, I just have to wait till I get home. I'm putting that in people's mouths. Maybe they don't actually say that, but that's it. Yeah, an educator's estimation. But it's almost like I imagine from my perspective, it is like refreshing to hear this. I don't care about you. I don't care about your traumas. I don't care about your. Everybody does. I don't. I just care about eating you. It's like again, it's the complete opposite of Miko, and it's almost a bit refreshing in that sense. You even drink any of that? That was filled to the brim. No, we can't be friends. I mean, I guess the thing I said about like the narrator is kind of like maybe she's not narrator per se, but she is almost like a conductor in a sense, isn't she? Where she talks about everything and such. And here's the woman. Out of the darkness, all fucking mysterious, like. That meant to be creepy? I assume so. There was like a creepy sound to that smile. It didn't look awfully creepy. Okay, so what is the deal with this woman? She just walked past Shiori as well, so like there hasn't been any intimidation or anything by Shiori, so she's. I think this woman's clearly human, but like, what's her deal? Interesting. I think there was quite a few things I didn't manage to pick up on today, to be honest with you. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about some of the events of today's episode. Especially in regards to like that ending part there. So what do you guys think of that? Like she is absolutely asserting herself with like, no, we can't be friends. It's not possible. My end goal, like she is absolutely like doubling down every time. The cause of cracks. It looks like we're going to get quite deep into these two, Hinako and this woman right here next week, doesn't it? Just from the title. But yeah, what do you think of that? Of like her doubling down and just like absolutely asserting, like, no, there's no chance we're gonna play friends like you and that fox. This again, I think it would almost be refreshing in a sense of like, oh, okay, so you're not gonna like again. Essentially, one of them is dragging you towards that end goal. The other is trying to drag you away. It's like a tug of war in a sense. One side is incredibly honest about it. The other side is honest to herself about it. Yeah, it's just like and it feels like she's honest to her, like say honest to herself. I don't. I should just say honest because it does feel like she does want the best for Hinako and such. But if we're to believe Shiori, none of these creatures can have actual kind of friendships and such. So I don't believe that though. I really don't believe that. It's not. Who am I to say I believe it or not when those are supposedly the facts, but I don't. Yeah, it's just really interesting. There was quite a highlight on that relationship today, wasn't there, of Miko and Shiori and like their polar oppositeness, yet again, just the sheer amount of similarities between them is also quite incredible. Yeah, really interested in this woman here. We haven't heard anything about her backstory or traumas or anything. We only heard that one kind of line from Shiori saying that we'll try and go back to it here, saying that she had the same smell and something about licking each other's wounds. Just before that, though, there was a really nice first half of the episode, wasn't it? You guys already heard what I had to say about that, but I thought that was actually quite lovely. That whole first half there must have been really nice for Hinako. But as I did say, I do just want to go back to talking about this girl, Ayami. I don't know where I recognise that name from. I mean, it's pretty common names, both of these in anime. I've definitely heard both of those before. Maybe not in combination, so maybe it's just that. Maybe they're just recognisable in that regard. But yeah, she sure is a beauty, isn't she? Yeah, what does she have to say about her? If I can find it. The yokai are all selfish love. Yeah, that was an interesting bit of discussion from Miko as well. If we're all selfish liars, you're being extremely upfront and, like I said a minute ago, doubling down and confirming about all this. Is that true then? If there are all liars, surely you wouldn't be quite dishonest, right? Surely you wouldn't be, yeah. So and especially her bringing that up herself. It's like, yeah, it makes you question even more, Miko. Like Shiori, are you actually planning on eating her? Because you're so adamant you want to, yet you say all yokai are liars. Like, which one is it? Which one is it? Oh, okay. I didn't notice this a minute ago. So that's like the image of her mum a little bit right there. She does give off like mum vibes, to be fair. Woman. Okay, I didn't actually pick up this scene a minute ago. Apologies. Yeah, here it is. That human is rather similar to Hinako. She says a little bit similar in Japanese right there. Interesting. So what does she mean by that smell begun to fade away from? Oh, maybe because she was in what was not. It's not. I'm about to say like the presence of her mum. It's obviously not her mum, but like the presence of someone similar to her mum. That kind of aura of darkness and such is like fading a little bit, healing a little bit, licking each other's wounds, I guess, in another sense. I was thinking in this scene when I initially watched it, it was like the smell was fading away from Hinako and dragging towards the new woman here, Chiba. But it's more like Chiba's like a fan, kind of getting rid of the smoke a little bit or something. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, very excited to pick up on that next week. I'm not sure what that whole. I'm feel a bit bad writing off, but I'm honestly gonna write off how this episode ended, just purely based off the Miko episode. I feel like this is like a fake kind of like try to be sinister ending here, whereas it's not gonna be sinister. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Again, please do let me know your interpretations of some of the things this episode. There's quite a lot going on in that regard, so I'd absolutely love to hear that. Thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day, guys.